Well, we told you about the new Mayberry Man movie when a local Andy Griffith Show fan announced he was going to be a part of the film.
And it's a fan we know well here on Live at 5 at 4. Bo Pierce, no stranger to us here in East Tennessee, joining us on our weather porch. Thrilled that the movie is finally out. First, remind folks what's your role in this movie?
I am what they call a tribute artist for Briscoe Darling. You know, one of the characters on. He was actually on 5 episodes of the original Andy Griffith Show. So I, dress as Briscoe Darling.
Well, what was it like to be behind the scenes, like on a movie set? How does all of that work?
It was really great. One of the guys that wrote the script is the son of a guy that was on 2 episodes. So he had a connection, but had been away from it for 35, 40 years. And he went to Mount Airy to one of the festivals over there and was amazed by how much following the show still had after all these years. So he went home and wrote a script and came back to Mayberry Days Festival the next year and told me, he was, had a movie in the works and asked me if I'd be part of it, which, I was, amazed to be able to do.
And it looks like you brought a prop with you. We're showing part of the movie trailer now. I think I just saw you walk by playing the jug. Is that why you brought us here today?
Yeah, there's guitar sounds, banjo sounds in this jug.
Play
Let's
a little
hear
for
it.
us. Yeah.
Got to use your imagination.
Hey, well, tell us, what's the movie about?
It's I'm glad you asked that, Beth. A lot of folks were kind of cautious when we talked about it because they thought we were remaking the Andy Griffith Show, which is impossible. And but the show is about the son of one of the actors who continues in Hollywood as an actor, but he's a real famous multimillionaire, and he looks down on the Andy Griffith Show. It was backwards. So he's driving his Lamborghini through Georgia on a vacation, gets pulled over for speeding, and goes before a judge arrogantly with his cell phone in front of the judge. The judge happens to be a tribute artist like myself who plays Mayor Pike over at the festival. So the judge, rather than fine him, sentences him to attend Mayberry Days for a week, see if it would change his attitude. And it does. That's him you see on the screen there.
That's awesome.
Plays his name in the movie is Chris Stone, and he starts out very arrogant. Just can't imagine having to do this for a week. That was Karen Knotts, Don Knotts' daughter you just saw.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's great. Hey, you even had a red carpet, right?
Yeah, we've had 2 red carpets. Part of the film was filmed, a good bit of it, up in Danville, Indiana.
Oh.
They have a large Andy Griffith Show following up there. Small town, has a square, fit perfectly, for the Mayberry feeling, and had that in early September, and then we had one 2 weeks ago over in Mount Airy, North Carolina, where the majority of the rest of the film was shot, which is Andy Griffith's hometown.
Wow,
I bet that was fun.
Yeah, say if people want to see this movie, how do we see it?
Well, I'm trying to work with some local theaters. The guys behind it want to use local small town theaters as much as possible. So I've talked to folks in Clinton, Harriman, Maryville, around. You can also go to Mayberry Man the movie, Google it,
Okay.
and it'll show where it is booked. You can also buy it on Amazon, and also there's a page that one of our members has called Weaver's Department Store, which is from the Andy Griffith Show.
Yeah.
But he has a website, Weaver's Department Store, and he's selling it there.
Okay. Well, hey, we're excited for you. What an opportunity, and we appreciate you sharing your experience with us. Bo Pierce, thank you.
Appreciate it. Much obliged.